The area ahead is under total Soviet control. Miller's been captive for 10 days. Not much time left.
Weather will clear shortly.
The storm's passing.
Getting used to it? After 9 years on ice, solo infiltration of the Soviet main ground forces should be the perfect warm-up. Kazuhira Miller is being held in Dawandehar to the north. Check its location now. Take out your iDroid. You see Wandy on the map? That's where they're keeping Miller. Only problem is, we don't know his exact location. Finding it is your first priority.
Got your binoculars? Or should I say, your int scope?
See the village? Straight ahead? All right, that's the village. If you see something through the binoculars and you need more information, just give me a call. I'll tell you anything I can about it. That's VALEU village. The VALEU Calais. The villagers fled the war and evacuated a while back. Since then, it's become a base for the Soviets' 40th Army. A few days ago, Miller was taken through there, en route towards Dawandehar. You may be able to pick up the trail there. It's worth a shot. Put a marker on it so you don't lose track of where it is. Good. Now you won't have to worry about getting lost along the way.
He can't have much left in him. I give him 3 days, tops. If we fail, and he dies, we lose our chance of revenge. But we need more intel. If you just go charging into Dawandehar, you'll be putting both your lives at risk. See what you can find out first. The Soviets have other outposts, not just the one you saw. Afghanistan is a big place. I expect you'll become quite familiar with those binoculars as you plan your next move. How and where you make it, well, that's up to you. From here on out, you're on your own. You're a legend in the eyes of those who live on the battlefield. That's why you have to handle this mission yourself. Put those 9 years behind you, and return as Big Boss. That's how Koss would want it. I'll be sending additional intel by radio. Stay sharp. Not one of Miller's bodyguards survived. And they were good. All we found on the scene were their corpses and knees. You'll be missing them. And you're his only hope of getting them back. Now go! Let the legend come back to life.
Beleza, pessoal. E agora a gente começa com a nossa primeira missão mesmo, né, no Phantom Pain. Aquela outra era só escapar do hospital. Essa a gente vai ter que resgatar o Miller. Que ele tá aqui no mapa. A gente tá aqui. E a gente vai ter que buscar umas informações aqui nesse vilarejo. Vamos lá então. O cavalo eu não acho ele muito útil, né? Ele percorre boas distâncias, mas o Snake também corre rápido, então não vejo muita utilidade para ele. E nas infiltrações a gente vai ter que ir escondido, a gente não vai precisar dele.
Soviet guard post. There are bound to be guards. Take a look with your binoculars. Put the enemy in the center of your field of view. That's a rough diamond. Good find. It'll fetch a high price. Those materials are already processed. They should come in handy sooner or later. Why not start gathering them? Don't leave bodies out in the open. Find some place to drop them. Sight, sound, keep all your enemy senses in mind. When you're near an enemy, stay low and move slowly. It's up to you whether to slip by enemies or take them down. Just remember that any situation can change fast. Familiarize yourself with your weapons and items while you can. You need to be able to switch between them quickly to meet any threat.
Bom, quando diz isso aí...
That's a type of medicinal plant. Bring it back to base. It's sure to be useful sometime.
Aquela voz da mulher falando ali é porque a gente matou todos do posto. E daí não precisa se preocupar muito em andar na moita aqui.
Planning to walk the whole wilderness on foot? Use your horse.
Aqui tem uns comandos para chamar o cavalo. Esse bater aqui é para fazer som. Quando o inimigo estiver perto, ele vai perceber o som.
You're almost at the enemy outpost, VALEU village. The village is crawling with enemy soldiers. Don't just go waltzing in. Start with some recon. Is there anywhere that overlooks the village?
Não tô vendo ninguém. Ué. Já tem um ali. Muito longe. Ele tá se movendo. Não tô vendo mais ninguém. Ah, tem um ali. Só ele parar. Tem um caminhão ali.
There should be a command post somewhere. See any buildings with tighter security? If there are clues to Miller's whereabouts, I'll bet you can find them in there. A parabolic antenna. There could be intel files of some kind in there. Is that? So you picked up an intel file. Now we know where Miller is. I'm marking it on your iDroid.
Ih, rapaz, quem me viu? Quem me viu? Nossa. Bem na hora que eu ia pegar a granada para destruir aquele negócio da comunicação lá deles. Perdi todo o modo stealth. Tá, o cara tá vindo. Uma granada.
Suppressor is no longer effective. Bear in mind your weapon will be loud from now on.
Granada não me pega aqui. Nossa, me acertaram um pouco também. Eu queria destruir isso aqui com uma granada. Bem na hora que eu tava pegando a granada. O cara me viu lá, daí quando eu fui trocar pra arma. Aí quando eu fui trocar pra arma não deu tempo de, com o modo reflexo lá, de atingir ele antes que ele avisasse os outros. Mas faz parte, às vezes a gente avisa. É bom destruir esses negócios aí dele de comunicação. Eles não chamam reforços. Peguei tudo. Chamar o cavalo. Meu objetivo tá a 1 quilômetro de distância.
Anytime you need advice, just give me a call.
Opa. Tem um vilarejo, né? Tem uma gente, né? E agora não tem mais silenciador da arma com munição letal. Tem que ir com arma tranquilizante contra esses caras aí. eu esperar eles chegarem mais perto. Aí foi os dois. Vou interrogar esse aqui.
Boss, you don't understand what he said? I guess that makes sense. It looks... Understanding a language and being able to interpret from that language for somebody else are two different things. Juggling languages at a rapid-fire pace is more difficult than you might think. So, in other words, while I do speak Russian, don't expect me to do your interpreting.
Spit it out. Where are your friends?
Eu não entendo a língua
I'll let
dele,
you
não
know
vai
if we
adiantar.
locate a soldier with the interpreter skill. Extracting
Interrogar.
him will enable you to understand what the Soviets are saying. Otherwise, your interrogations are going to be, well, a waste of time. It's an enemy guard post. Watch yourself.
Tem mais gente. Também não tô enxergando muito bem porque tá de noite, né?
Spit it out.
É, todos não falam a minha língua. O negócio é matar. Tá, é pra lá então.
Hiding on horseback allows you to stay out of sight even while on the move. It's effective for avoiding enemy guard posts and long-range reconnaissance patrols.
É aqui onde ele tá. O Caço. Eu não consigo marcar o...
That's communications equipment used by the outpost CP. It must be how they keep in touch with headquarters. If you destroy it, you might be able to cut off the CP from their HQ.
Quando tá muito longe, o binóculo não marca os carinhos.